Stefs Rock Show. You guys, thank you so much for stopping by.
Hello, I'm Ethan. I play guitar in Shane Saint.
So I just read that William of Alice in Chains helped produce or like help you guys. What is it? Write or produce the album? How did this happen?
So yeah, he produced the record for us, and he did help us out with some other aspects in the studio. But mainly, yeah, he produced the whole record, and he's just such an amazing artist to work with. It was truly an honor.
That is so rad sauce. Like, how did you guys meet him, or did he find you guys? How did that happen?
He kind of found us because my dad had known him a while ago, and like out of nowhere, just sent him a demo because he's like, "Hey, there's a demo of my son playing with his band," and he really liked like us a lot. And he got really interested, and we kind of kept doing more, writing more songs. We only sent him like one song, and we kept doing more and more, and eventually he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go up and do the record at West End Sound and in Atlanta." It was amazing.
Your dad may be one of the coolest dads ever that he hooked you
Yeah,
up with Alice in
out of
Chains.
nowhere. Yeah,
Was your dad a rocker back in the day, or?
he was. Him and William were really good friends. Like early '90s. They've just been friends for a long time, and I know he just like it was my son playing with his band in the garage, and he dug it. So yeah.
That is really neat. That is cool. Okay, straight parent goals. If my kids' bands take off, I gotta send it out. So how did all of Chain Saint come together? Did you guys grow up? You guys are young. You guys are like you just got out of school, right? You're in high
Yeah,
school. You're in
yeah.
high school and you have an album produced by Alice in Chains. Like what the? That's cool. But how did you guys? Were you all in PE together or algebra? How did you guys meet?
So me and Cameron, the drummer, met in the guitar class at school because he went to my high school, and like we'd become friends, but it was more when we kind of already asked him to join the band. So he was probably really the only one I was at school with that's in the band. And the other two, I went to this place called School of Rock when I was like younger, when I first started learning how to play music. That I went there for a little bit, and I happened to have met Sean and Sebastian, and we just become really good friends. Like I'd known him for probably a year before we even started the band, and out of nowhere, we're just like, Sebastian, why don't you join the band and we're gonna keep jamming? And then I found Cameron and found out he was a drummer, and we all just kept jamming, and now we're here.
That's cool. I just had Steph with an F on from City of the Week, and her band met in School of Rock. So apparently, it's not just a Jack Black movie. The School of Rock worldwide is like bring the bands together. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
haven't been to one.
yeah. It's just very nice when you're younger. You kind of learn like you get over the things like stage fright, and also like getting over being able to play with other people. And you kind of just meet a lot of people, and I guess I just met the right people at the right time, and it all
Nice.
worked out. Yeah.
So, what bands or what musicians did you look up to, or you still look up to, and kind of influenced you musically?
Um, you know, I've been into probably most types of music at least at some point where I'll kind of go on like a wave of like I'm only listening to this because I just love music in general. Like I'll even try and find music for like the vibe of like scenery outside is just like because I just love how music like affects my day and whatnot. That it's a lot of people up there, but if I had to give like three, maybe a band like Sepultura was such a big band for all of us and listening to like they were one of my favorite bands ever. Um, Exodus is definitely a pick because it was just so influential for me for the thrash side of the music. And I mean, it's probably a very used answer, but in terms of inspiration, Metallica.
Yeah,
Just
they're
because
really
like
popular.
because a band like them, they're part of like the big four, and they're kind of just like a segue to like newer music. But I would have never wanted to get into it without them in the beginning. So I have to give
Yeah,
them credit.
I loved Metallica did a symphony album that I dug, and then I saw them live in San Francisco with the symphony, and I just thought that was really neat to have this harder sound with brass instruments and
Yeah.
violins and stuff like that. Um, so okay, because you're younger, I thought this would be fun because normally more the bands are older that come by. Can you teach me some slang, me and my listeners? What's like the cool slang that I'd be hip if I used some words that I wouldn't know that are going around?
Um, I don't know. I don't really say too much slang. Sometimes I'll be joking. I'll say something's bussin', something like that, just to joke around.
Bussin'?
But yeah,
And
it's just like
what is
something good.
bussin'?
It's just like something's good. It's it's like
Okay.
probably for food. Like it's just really good. And I'll sometimes
This
we'll say
meal is
that.
bussin'.
Basically, yeah. There you go.
Okay, because 'cause I've heard, like, the Sigma, No Cap,
Oh
Riz,
yeah,
my kids, so I'm trying to
yeah,
stay cool and learn. Is there one you've heard that you're like, "That's absolutely ridiculous"?
yeah. Probably stuff like Rizzler or like Sigma. Like the little kids be
Yeah,
saying
that one. So
that.
Rizzler, so not even Riz, like, he's the Rizzler, like, he's the ultimate Riz king of rizzing
Yeah,
women? Like, what is
yeah.
Rizzler?
That's
Yeah?
yeah. Final
Instead of a
boss.
Twizzler, he's a Rizzler?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, alright, I gotta stay away from those. And then do you Twitch?
Like stream?
Yeah.
No, I actually was thinking about it. It's so funny you say this. I was in class today, and I'm like, if I started Twitch streaming, like
I
just
get so
playing
that's what
games.
the TikTok people that I have on my show, they're
Yeah,
all doing Twitch and Twitch stream. I don't have a Twitch. I don't know what it is. So that's why I was like, I have all these questions from the
yeah,
younger audience, but apparently that's where a lot of people are connecting even their music with the gaming.
yeah. Probably a lot of musicians. A lot of them will like. I've seen a lot of them make like Twitch streams and or like Twitch channels, and they'll just stream themselves playing like video games, like doing what they normally would do. But people see them as like a musician, big musician, so they'll watch it. But like it's just like people doing stuff, and it's I thought about it. I still play like Pokemon, and I'm like 17 years old, so I would Twitch stream that, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, but I don't
I
really. I
played
don't use it.
Pokemon in the 90s on N64, Pokemon Snap, where I had to take photos and lure Pokemon out of bushes, but it's much
That's pretty
different
cool.
from the
Yeah,
Pokemon you guys play.
yeah, that's cool though.
Okay. Oh, if music doesn't work out for you, what would you wanna do?
I already thought about this because um, I wonder. I was thinking about this exact question. Probably some sort of roadie for some band,
Okay.
or
So still
like
in music.
oh yeah, yeah, for sure, still in music. If I couldn't play an instrument one day, and I could still do any other job, I'd either be like a roadie, I'd start my own guitar company, I'd maybe work with like amps, just like anything that I could be in music, just be like a tech. Like that's just like my thing though. So
That's cool. What
yeah,
age did you start playing guitar?
I think I was almost 15.
Oh, so later though, not like
Oh
super
yeah,
young.
I mean yeah, I played violin when I was like 6, and I hated that so much. And then I stopped playing music for a while, and then I started playing piano when I was like 13 because I just found it fun. And I segued into guitar when I was like almost like 15. And it's just kind of been that from here. I just love it.
That's cool you bounced around those, so you understand other instruments, and keyboards and
Yeah.
piano are a common starter point.
Yeah. Yeah. I try to learn.
So tell us oh, sorry, what?
Oh, I was just agreeing with you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Tell us, like, what's coming up for Chain Saint? How do we find you guys? What do we look forward to?
Looking forward to this Friday. The record drops. Very exciting. There we are dropping a single, even though it's just 2 days before the launch. So Wednesday there'll be a single out. Definitely, check that out. And yeah, I'm just super focused and happy about the record coming out on Friday. Especially like I'm gonna be in school, and I could listen to it while I'm in school. It's gonna be so cool.
That's kinda
Yeah,
nuts that you're gonna be in high school when your record drops. So, like, you could sneak to the bathroom and use a bathroom pass to listen to your record
yeah, it's
coming
gonna be
out or
great. I
see
can
the
just like yeah. the morning on the way to school that day will definitely I'll be blasting the album.
Yeah. Are you graduating this upcoming summer?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
a senior now this year.
Okay. So at least you can start touring, you
Yeah,
know, pretty
yeah.
pretty soon here. But man, I'm congratulations for being so young and getting to work with William of Alice in Chains and having an album out and you're in high school. How cool is that?
It
Really
is.
freaking
I
cool.
still can't get my head wrapped around it. It's so amazing.
That's badass, dude. Well, thanks so much for stopping by Steph's Rock Show, and we look forward to listening to the new album.
Yes, thank you so much for having me on here.
Okay.